Hello everyone, welcome to the presentation. Today we are going to discuss about yeast-2 hybrid system. If you are new to this channel, please press the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to get notified. Yeast-2 hybrid system uses a reporter gene to detect the interaction of a pair of proteins inside the yeast cell nucleus. In the yeast-2 hybrid system, the interaction of target protein to another protein will bring about transcriptional activator, which then switches on the expression of reporter gene. The yeast-2 hybrid system makes use of modular nature of gene activator proteins. These proteins bind to the DNA and activate the transcription of the gene. Let's see the uses and applications of 2 hybrid system. 2 hybrid screens are low tech and they can be carried out in any lab without sophisticated equipment. 2 hybrid screens can provide an important first hint for the identification of interaction partners. The assay is scalable, which makes it possible to screen for interactions among many proteins. Yeast-2 hybrid data can be similar quality to data generated by the alternate approach like co-affinity purification followed by mass spectroscopy. Let's see how the yeast-2 hybrid system works. Even though it looks complex, yeast-2 hybrid system is relatively simple to use in labs to study protein-protein interactions. As the protein-protein interaction occurs inside the yeast cell nucleus, proteins from every part of the cell and from any organism can be studied using yeast-2 hybrid system. This is how the yeast-2 hybrid system works. The DNA sequence that encodes target protein is fused with the DNA that encodes DNA binding domain of gene activator protein using recombinant DNA technology. Two sets of proteins are used. These are called bait protein and the prey protein. The target protein is fused to DNA binding domain that localizes it to the regulatory region of a reporter gene known as bait. The specially designed protein in the cell nucleus is called as the prey. Bait protein can bind to the regulatory region of the reporter gene, which acts as a bait, and it can be used to fish out the protein that interact with the target protein inside the yeast cell. The interaction of bait and prey will bring about the activation of and expression of reporter gene. The reporter gene is chosen in such a way that the expression will help the yeast cell grow on selective medium. Many potential binding partners can be prepared by ligating DNA encoding the activation domain of gene activator protein to a large mixture of DNA fragments from a cDNA library. The cells that express this reporter are selected and grown, and the gene or the gene fragment encoding the prey protein is retrieved and identified through nucleotide sequencing. Through 2 hybrid system, a protein linkage map has been generated for most of the 6,000 proteins in yeast cell, and similar projects are underway to log the protein interaction in C. elegans and Drosophila. A similar technique called the reverse 2 hybrid system, which can be used to detect mutations of chemical compound that are able to disrupt the specific protein interactions. In reverse 2 hybrid system, the reporter gene can be replaced with a gene that kills the cells when bait and prey proteins interact. Eliminating a particular molecular interaction can reveal something about the role of participating protein in the cell. In addition, compounds that selectively interrupt the protein interaction can be medically useful. A drug that prevents the virus from binding to the repressor protein on human cell could help people to avoid the infection. Hope you are clear with this topic. If you like the video, please press the like button and share it with your friends. Thank you.